I'm not a classical marketer by training, and I think that's hopefully an advantage. I studied genetic engineering at UCT, and I was very, very fortunate to have been a South African brewery scholar. And I suppose the first sort of peak into the world of business, not marketing, but the world of business, was my being transferred to 65 Park Lane many, many, many years ago, looking after a whole range of brews. I don't want to say brands at the time, but brews. So I suppose in a sort of obtuse way, that was the introduction to the world of business, and what I think is fundamentally the world of change, because that's what that's what you do as a marketer. You're out there, you are introducing new products, new services, different ways of approaching things, all the way from innovations, inventions, improvements, line extensions, etc. And so that was the sort of first peak at what was possible, but from a very different side of the business. I actually worked on a brewery floor. I carried a beer hose. I understood storage vessels, fermentation vessels, yeast propagations, and what it took to actually facilitate and to build a product that hopefully customers would take off a shelf. Banks tend to come with the stereotypes of ivory towers, stereotypically bureaucratic. And I walked into this environment and not a single person had a jacket or a tie on. You know, everybody was open neck shirt, and I was like, whoa, this is a bank. It's quite unusual. And when I got into conversations, the sort of conversations we were having were very much about vision and you know, an intent in the marketplace to make a difference, to take the business into a completely new realm, and wore with incredible pride, I think, with everybody in those conversations, was people who were unbelievably successful but were so humble, and you know, that was very, very appealing to me. And that's it. That's pretty much how I arrived at F&B. And I have to say that in terms of the organization and its value system and its commitment to purpose and its drive to change the status quo, not just because it is wanting to drive bottom line, because yes, that's important, but there's very much a higher purpose, I think, in terms of making this bank a leader, not just in the category, but in society and across the nation.